Hey guys, what's up? We're back again. I don't know why it feels like it's been a while. I guess maybe it kind of has in a way since Thursday we had a video, I guess. But yeah, we're back. It's Monday. Even though it honestly kind of felt like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. Today was honestly kind of weird, but it was Monday. Today it's 5:13. Got out a few minutes ago. Just a heads up, it's already very dark out. This past weekend they put the clocks back an hour, so now I see more of the sunrise, which is really cool, but I don't like it's very dark when I get at work now. This is my first time noticing it, so I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I can't control it, so I guess no big deal. No need to think too much about it. But yeah, so I might have to just turn my interior light on if it gets a little too dark, which yeah, probably will soon. But yeah, it kind of feels like it's like 8 o'clock, which is really weird because it's 5. Yeah, good day at work. It's actually really kind of weird looking, but I guess season's just changing, and I don't know. But anyways, good day at work. Good day at work. Monday's always like my least busy day of the week. So, I did what I could and helped out wherever I could. But overall didn't really have too much to do. So again, it's always kind of a nice change of pace, when you go from being super busy to really having to go out of your way to look for stuff to do. Definitely appreciate it every once in a while. So it's kind of cool that Mondays are like that for me. Any other updates? Weekend was pretty cool. Good weekend, did some cool stuff. It was pretty busy all weekend, so honestly didn't really have too much time to just fully relax and reset and whatnot for this upcoming week. But I'll go with that. I don't mind having a fun busy weekend, doing some cool things with some cool people, so it's all good. But yeah, so as you can tell, it's very dark out, and I'm not sure how traffic is looking right now, but it's very dark out. I guess times are just changing. I guess we're into like the winter arc now. Do with that what you will. But yeah, any other updates? I think we're pretty much good. So again, it feels kind of weird, like making like one of these videos today for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it feels like it's been a while, and yeah, it just feels like a little different making one today. So I'm sure that's for a deeper reason than I'm understanding right now, but it's kind of weird because a thought crossed my mind today to not make a video today. I don't know. I just at some point in the day, I just wasn't really feeling it. Not many thoughts were coming to me. I guess wasn't really in the mood earlier in the day to press record and talk to you guys for however long. I don't know what's going on, but hope everything's all right. But yeah, kind of had that weird little thought, and but I didn't let it linger too long. I think one, because I've kind of built this up to be a habit, so I think that definitely helped out a lot. But I think also what helped out a lot was I've done a lot of learning and practicing of just watching my thoughts and being able to identify whether they're good or bad, positive or negative thoughts. And if they're good or positive, just let them flow, let them build and grow and and turn into better and better things. And, you know, if they're bad or negative thoughts, be able to, you know, notice it, catch it, and then either just, you know, toss it in the trash, or, you know, redirect it or pivot it into more of a positive, good thought. So yeah, that's what kind of happened today. Like, it was kind of weird. I had a thought of just, like, you know, like, don't make a video, not really in the mood for it right now, like, you know, and X, Y, and Z other reasons / excuses, but, you know, was able to just pick up immediately on, you know, what exactly was going through my mind and what I was thinking, and from there, you know, just decided to take that bad, negative, whatever thought and just kind of just toss it in the trash. So, you know, hence here we are making a video for you guys. But yeah, I think one thing thinking about it right now, I think one kind of big thing that led to that thought occurring to me to, you know, not make a video is, you know, everything's going good with me. Like, nothing bad's going on whatsoever, you know, with me or concerning me. But it feels like there's one thing that I've been thinking about is there's a lot of things that I want to do in, like, relatively, like, the same time, which is, like, right now. There's a lot of things that I want to do and start doing, like, right now. And there's a lot of things, and it's almost like almost feels like I'm like overwhelmed or kind of like paralyzed in a way, where I want to do so much that I don't do anything, if that makes sense. Maybe you can relate to that. Yeah, it's a little weird because, you know, it's a weird thing because it's cool and it's good to, you know, be ambitious and have these goals and dreams and want to do these cool things. That's never a bad thing, but it gets a little, like, weird. I don't know how else to describe it, but it gets a little weird when you have a list of things that you want to do, but then, like, that list grows, and then it kind of, like, confuses you or like stresses you out in a way, or kind of, like, makes you feel like a little just, like, lost. And I don't know, it's hard. I'm kind of struggling to find, like, words to describe it, but again, if you know what I'm trying to say, maybe, you know, you understand. But kind of like a little weird situation that's been playing out in my head, like, the past couple days of, like, I just, you know, I want to do a bunch of stuff that I'm just doing nothing because of it. You know, it's kind of fogged up my mind a little bit, because a lot of the things that I want to do are kind of very contracting with each other, or at least very contracting with what I'm doing right now. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I guess this is just one of those little growing pains, if you want to call it that, you know, with what I'm doing and what I'm thinking and how I'm living right now. But one sec here. All right, it's very dark out. But yeah, so I was kind of, and I guess what I'm trying to get down to is that, for me, something that I've begun to learn and understand a lot about is that, you know, to really make the best life possible for yourself and be as successful as you possibly can, which, you know, is limitless. But to do that, one thing that really, really helps is just to have a very clear vision, an image or series of images, or, you know, some short video in your head of exactly what it is that you want and exactly what it is that, you know, your desired life looks like. You know, visualization. It's a hard word, but visualization is it's a very key part in, you know, bringing to reality the things that, you know, you desire from your life. again, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've had, you know, like a vision or like a series of visions, or, you know, like whatever you want to call it. Had like a series of visions of, you know, what I desire and what I desire my life to be. But now what I've noticed is that those visions are not going away, but they're starting to, you know, more shift and grow and branch off into these new things. And they're very good things. They're very good, positive, beautiful things. You know, I really like it. But again, it's a little bit of a growing pain in a way, because now the previous, you know, kind of set of visions that I had are more kind of blurred. And now these new ones that are coming in are kind of, I guess in a way, tossing a wrench in things. I don't know. I'm making this sound a lot worse than it actually is, but believe me, like this is all just good stuff that's happening. But I guess really my mind is just being challenged in a way to reorganize and restructure and realign all these visions that, you know, I have for myself and my future and in my life. So I was getting a little lost in the sauce a little bit. And so one thing that I did during lunch today, you know, I was outside. It was a little chilly out, but I was outside. It was warm and sunny enough to be outside, so there I was eating my lunch. And you know, no thoughts were really coming to me. And I was like, and the only thing I was thinking was like, you know, the stuff that I just kind of ranted to you guys about. So, you know, what I did was I didn't have my notebook with me, so I pulled out my phone, went on my notes app, and you know, I just started kind of typing away, and I asked myself, you know, what is the exact life that I want for myself? What does it look like? And do I have it right now? You know, those were kind of the three questions that I asked myself. And so what I did is I had those three questions, and I just began to answer them in just simple bullet points. That's just what works best for me with that kind of stuff. You know, but just to kind of realign myself and refocus myself and get myself back on the track that, you know, I want to be on. Not to say that I was off a track, but I felt like, I don't know. Again, I'm kind of struggling to find words for how I was feeling, but I guess the track just felt a little blurred the past couple days. So trying to just re-identify and realign with, you know, the path that, you know, I desire to be on. And so what I did, I asked myself those three questions, you know. What is the exact life that I desire? And I built that list out of just the more general things. And then what exactly does that life look like? And then again, I built out a list under that with a lot more specific and detailed and more micro things that are if I you know, close my eyes and picture it, you know, those are the kind of things that I would write down. And then just that third question of, you know, do I already have it? And I think that really helped a lot for me to kind of realign myself and get myself back in a more clear and focused state of mind. And honestly, it really helped to kind of just lift up my spirit in the moment too. You know, just thinking about those things and picturing them all in your mind, like, you're never gonna not feel good, you know, picturing in your mind the life that, you know, you desire. And it's cool because as you're building the list and you're listing out all the general things and even all the more detailed stuff too, you know, you do realize that a lot of it, if not all of it, you already already have. So again, just know that you have a lot more than you think already. You're a lot luckier than you think. You're a lot more abundant than you think. So, recognize it and be grateful for it. And just don't forget it. Always feel good about the things that you have. I'm sorry if I'm being blinded right now. Hopefully that's better. But yeah, so that's the thing that I did today. And I hope that this is all, of course, has always been making sense to you guys. And if you guys are kind of in a similar spot as to what I was kind of thinking today and the past couple days, where you almost feel like a little bit lost in the sauce in a way, with wherever you currently are in your life, then I encourage you to either go in the notes on your phone, or I always prefer just pen to paper, but just write stuff down. Doesn't have to be organized, but for me, if I can make it organized, I try to. But just ask yourself, like, what is a life that you desire? What exactly does it look like, and do you already have it? And again, can't really describe it too much more, but for me, it helped a lot. And again, kind of in the moment doing that, and especially after, kind of get like a little feeling of euphoria, and you feel really good. And again, just kind of connecting to ultimately bringing those things that you wrote down or listed out into reality. Let me bridge to you. But just simply by thinking and writing stuff down, it really helps to just implant a very good feeling within yourself. Very good thoughts, very good emotions, very good feelings. And when all that stuff's happening, you're thinking really good things, you're feeling really good emotions, and really you're just feeling very well and very good and very positive. Like that's when the good stuff really starts to happen. And again, if you can just find a way to sustain, to bring yourself to that level of feeling, a certain way, bring yourself to that level and maintain it and sustain it. That's when really good stuff starts happening. That's when magic can happen. That's when miracles can happen. And that's how you can, bring your desired life into reality, really in the most effortless way, if that kind of makes sense. So again, I encourage you to do that. But yeah, so I think I'm going to leave that there. I think it's also, side note, one thing I noticed today when I was outside was that all the leaves are on the ground, and they're kind of off most of the trees now. But they're kind of off most of the trees now. So I guess fall has fallen, and already I'm seeing decorations for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And keep in mind, like, we're like only a few days past Halloween, so again, it's that time of the year. So it's cool. I've always been more, I shouldn't really say that, but I always really look forward to Thanksgiving and Christmas. So again, it's cool to it's maybe a little early to start seeing that kind of stuff outside, those kind of decorations. I do really like I've always looked forward to, Thanksgiving, Christmas, so it's cool to see those things for the first time. Kind of starts to get you in the mood. But anyways, side note over. So we're gonna leave those two things there, and another thing that, and again, I'm not going to go too deep into this because I've only just started thinking about it, like very recently. So maybe it'll be the topic of discussion of another video. Who knows? But I guess before we get to that, I know that this video has been more of just like kind of like a brain dump on you guys. Not really overall too structured a video, but again, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think as good as it is to make videos where I have a very directed message to you guys, I also think it's also very good, and I apologize if I'm a little hard to see. There's a big car behind me, a big truck. But I also think it's really good to have days like these where I really just kind of show you more of a day in the life, in a way, of just stuff that I'm thinking about, and I'm honestly kind of like struggling in a way with. Not, again, like nothing is bad at all, like everything's like good, like don't worry about me. But at least when you get more of like a real look into me and what goes on in my head, and that kind of stuff. You get more of like an inside scoop into the whole journey that me and really all of us are all on. I do think it's good to make these videos where I'm just being like fully genuine and authentic, and really just speaking through everything that I'm thinking, because again, I think that a lot more people can relate to exactly what I'm thinking and what I'm saying than a lot of us think. Like I'm sure I've said at least one thing in this video that you can kind of relate to, something that you've been thinking about or whatnot, and I think it's just really cool. It's very empowering that we all do think generally the same things, and it just kind of goes to show that whatever you're going through, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're dealing with, like you're not alone. No matter what you think, like you're not alone. And again, I'm not saying that my life is anything bad, because it really isn't. It's all good stuff. But you do have these like I guess you would call them just growing pains with as you learn stuff and unlearn it and relearn it, and be like question yourself and challenge yourself and go back and kind of fix things up and rebuild things and restructure things. And I hope this is all making sense, but that's just the way it is, and that's how you grow as a person. So again, I do think it's good that I'm kind of making these kind of videos every now and then, just to show that I am human, and I do share a lot of the same thoughts as some of you guys, and that again we're all in this thing together. We all deal with a lot of the same stuff, we all think a lot of the same stuff, and and we're all just on the same journey, trying to do the same stuff at the end of the day. So I guess just to say one more thing, the thing that I've kind of wanted to say the past couple of minutes. Again, this might be another topic for tomorrow or some other video, but just thinking a lot about the living based off your ego and versus living based off, your soul and your higher being, and any other word or phrase that you want to put in there. That's something that has just recently started crossing my mind, and I kind of want to poke a little more into that and dig a little deeper. And so who knows, that might be the video topic of another one of these. But anyways, I'm home now, so just because I forgot to mention, so video today, obviously I'm gonna work from home tomorrow, so there's gonna be 2 more videos, Wednesday and Thursday. I'm gonna work from home Friday, so that's the plan as it stands for the week. But yeah, I know this has been kind of like a ranting, random kind of brain dump of a video, but again, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It just shows that I'm human just as you are, and we all do think and go through the same exact things. And so yeah, I think that whole thing is just pretty cool, being able to relate to you guys more. So yeah, just remember that there's a lot more to it than you think. Remember that I'm always rooting for you guys. I'm always in your corner. We're all on the same team at the end of the day. Remember that life is good. Life is beautiful, as it always has been, as it always will be, and as it always is. Just remember to hold good thoughts in your head, and hold good emotions and good feelings within yourself. And if you don't have good thoughts or feelings or emotions in the moment, just put some pen to paper or some thumbs to phone screens, and just ask yourself some good questions, and give yourself some good answers. And I really do think that it can not only change things in the moment for the better, but also in the future it can really help out that part too. So yeah, with all those things, do all that, and we'll talk more on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So see you then. Bye.